Hello, just a little mini video for today, Thursday, March the 27th, 2025, and I'm making this at 4:44. Love it. Okay, so if you haven't got in touch with me yet, the journal, and you want to try it, please go ahead. I'm just getting such great feedback and really useful feedback as well, because it's really huge, all this information. I know that. And it's so wow. It's finding a way to make it universally friendly for people to use because we're all unique. And so I'm passionate about trying to relate to people in the way that they want to be related to. I know that can be difficult and it doesn't always work a lot of the time. But this is the age of Aquarius. This is what it's all about, is our uniqueness and how we individuate and how we co-create from that point. Because most of the wounding has come from us not being able to do that and having a one-size-fits-all strategy created by people who are often quite aggressive and in positions of power, not very gentle, not in their feminine. And so here we are. And so here we are on day 3. So we initiated on Tuesday, March the 25th. So we're still in letting go energy at the moment with this waning moon. And then yesterday, on Wednesday, March the 26th, we had the new learning coming in. So what messages you're getting from source, from spirit, what was being illuminated, what came to light. And today we're going to combine these two to create a conscious dreamer. So whatever dream you're looking to birth this week, this year, this lifetime, what's your passion, what do you love? Today is about really connecting to that, noticing what you're doing today consciously, knowing what you're doing today that may be unconscious as well. So you're just playing a role, you're just doing what you always do, you're not really thinking about it, you're not questioning it. Is it good for me? Does it make me happy? Is it good for other people? All of those sort of questions. And the planet that goes with today is Saturn. So again, Saturnian rules, authority, what happens when we're about 28 years old, and then 28 years later, which is a film, I believe now. Yeah, so just really tuning into that energy and then combining these two. So what was coming to light? What were you awakening to around your survival codes, your mum's survival codes, your grandmother's survival codes? Because remember, this is about the returning sacred feminine, coming into the sacred feminine for everyone and releasing the toxic masculine and the old ways of doing things around war and duality and trying to make other people wrong because they're not like you or because you want something that they have, and making up all these nonsense stories about why it's your right to have it, etc. All of those childlike, very lower consciousness ways of being most of the time around that energy, even though they may be well intentioned. And you know the saying about the road to hell, about that. So examining what we do on a daily basis. Does it bring us joy? Does it bring us health? Does it bring us happiness? because the answers are already here, so we've just set off on the adventure, on the journey. But by day 3, we've already got the primary ingredients that we're going to co-create with. So whatever's coming into your awareness that doesn't feel like truth or spirit, doesn't feel uplifting, joyful, good, happy energy, good vibes. Today's a day when we're really focusing on how to transform those. And magically, the cards that I got today, I'm just going to read you those. Okay, so we got the hologram and perfect day for alchemy. And again, if you look deeply at this card and check it out, if you're not familiar with the deck, Thoth, Thoth, a character avatar, a messenger from the gods connected to Mercury, a deity, if you want to call it that, an energy that arrives at the end of times, the scribe, the libraries, wisdom. And again, if you look at these alchemical signs on there, like I say, they go into great detail, these cards, with the astrology as well. And so the key here is here, to change our story and come into peace with it. And then when we change, everything changes. So I'm just going to read from the book. And the book is The Mayan Oracle. Reflected image of the one greater reality, expanded viewpoints, evolution into wholeness. In the midst of the collective trance, it's easy to see yourself as an imperfect and imperfect and unworthy. Release your self limitations. In receiving this lens, you're being offered the vision of your part in the hologram, the reflected image of the great central sun, the source. Do you remember the hologram of Princess Leia in the movie Star Wars? Holograms are created when a coherent light source, in brackets God, is beamed through a mirror, brackets spiritual reality, onto a photographic field, physical reality, in brackets, creating a 3-dimensional image, in brackets you. You are being asked to embrace this expanded image of reality. From the greater perspective of the larger hologram, there is no time. Hence, you have already completed your return journey into oneness. When you look at yourself from this greatly expanded viewpoint, you will naturally embrace both your humanness and your divinity in the process of evolution. The changes needed to bring you into alignment with your wholeness are mirrored in your external reality. What reflections are presently being provided for you in the people and processes in your life? What you see around you is your homework in the process of spiritual evolution. Become aware of the gifts being offered in these reflections. You have natural resonance with the hologram of the greater harmony. Because of this, there are no mistakes or failures in your life. There is no way to do your life wrong. Take a deep breath and relax. What you are experiencing right now is perfect for your evolution into wholeness. So I hope you've had an amazing day on day 3. And remember, everything is you. Everything. Lots of love.